At 3 o'clock, we got Mississippi State traveling to Memphis. And this is actually going to be a really interesting one on ESPN2. Like, Mississippi State's favored by 3 points. And I bet against Mississippi State last week. Did not turn out too well. And I actually give Mississippi State a lot of credit. NC State looked like a very good team heading into that game. And Mississippi State handled an NC State team that was very high from last year and very high after their Week 1 destruction of USF. And Mississippi State handled it extremely well, and they were able to beat them. So the real question is, in my opinion, for Memphis is, can you go back to a couple years ago Memphis? Can you go back to when Mike Norvell was your head coach and Brady White was your quarterback and DeMonte Coxey was your receiver? Like, that's the team you need right now to beat Mississippi State. Now, Memphis, in the past couple weeks, have looked very good, right? There's a reason why the spread is only 3 points. Memphis is, if I would go to rank group of 5 teams that I think have a chance at the playoffs, I'd go like Cincinnati, UCF, Coastal Carolina, and then Memphis would be 4 or 5. Like, Memphis, I think, is a very good team this year. I think you're going to have to, that Memphis SMU game is a game you should circle on your calendar and you should definitely watch because it's going to be a barn burner, that is for sure. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch that. Now, obviously, Memphis has to survive this game if they want to have any chance of making the playoffs. And Mississippi State obviously cannot suffer a loss if they have any hopes of making the postseason, right? Actually, not the postseason. I keep saying that as a synonym of playoffs. Like, there's postseason, there's bowl games. But if you want to have a chance of making the playoffs, you need to have a little bit of a wiggle room if you're Mississippi State, and you need to have that room to lose to Alabama. Obviously, you need to finish 11-1, and then you just need a little bit of help. But you would love to have that wiggle room if you're Mississippi State. In Memphis, you don't have any wiggle room. Obviously, if you're a group of 5 team, you have to go undefeated to make the playoffs. And the fact is, Memphis can do that. Like, they have the schedule to do that. The teams on their side are not great this year outside of SMU. They avoid Cincy, I think, and I think they avoid UCF. Like, this is if there's ever a year to do it, Memphis, this is a year you can go undefeated. Obviously, Smooth's going to give you a tough time, but I think this game's going to be really good. I think it's going to go back and forth, but I think Memphis is going to eke them out. Give me Memphis to pull off the upset at home.